One of our favourite tow vehicles has been redesigned from the ground up and now comes with state-of-the-art safety technology, driver aids and an upgraded interior. We've been lucky enough to be throwing the keys to 3 2021 Isuzu D-Maxes. John Ford and Kevin Smith are in Queensland with a caravan and boat in tow, and I'm here in Victoria with a camper. Now the camper is a Goldfields Grand Duke forward fold with a 3.5 metre tinnie on top. As it sits, it's about 1700 kilos. I have the top of the line X-Terrain, which comes with a bit of a body kit, fog lights, flares, black wheels, a roller tonneau and more. The heart of the D-Max is still based on the legendary 4J turbo diesel, but for the 2021 model it has new pistons, new cylinder liners, a redesigned head, turbo and injectors for a bit of an increase in torque and power. You can get up to 450 Newton meters from as little as 1650 RPM, so you should have no trouble pulling away from the lights. Now one thing you might not notice but I find really interesting is that the cooling capacity has been increased by around about 20%, up to about 10 litres total, which is great news for anyone towing heavy loads in the outback.
Well, last week I've been driving this Isuzu D-Max X-Terrain. We've been doing a mixture of off-road and on-road driving, both with the caravan and with the car by itself. The 3-litre motor comes from the N-Series trucks and I'm really impressed with Isuzu motors. 140 kilowatts and 250 Newton meters of torque mean that it's got plenty of power towing my van.
The D-Max uses a 6-speed gearbox, and if you pick the automatic, it now comes with automatic downshifting when going downhill to help with engine braking. There is a big change down the back with a factory fitted locking differential now standard on all 4-wheel drive models, which will help on slippery boat ramps or when off-road. Fuel consumption has always been a strength for the D-Max, and the MY21 doesn't disappoint.
I'm Kevin Smith from Traderboat magazine, and I've just been given the keys to the latest 2021 Isuzu D-Max LSU. Fuel economy on the road, not too bad. We ran at about 13.5 litres per 100, and that was about 100 k's an hour on the motorway, and then we had quite a bit of traffic that was start-stop as well. So a little bit of mixed driving and mixed economy in there. So that's pretty impressive.
Isuzu listened to market demand and have fitted Android Auto and Apple Carplay to all models. Now most come with a 7-inch screen, although the X-Terrain and LSU get a 9-inch like seen here. The dash has been updated too. It's a lot clearer and easier to read, and one of my favourite features is we now have reach adjustable steering. And in terms of seating, the X-Terrain gets by far the most comfortable seats. It's a bloody comfy place to be. Servicing and warranty have always been competitive in the D-Max, and the new model doesn't disappoint, with a 7-year capped price program totaling $3,373 across the 7 years or 105,000 kilometres. Service intervals are annual or 15,000 Ks, and the warranty is 6 years or 150,000 kilometres. Safety. This is a big selling point for me. The 2021 D-Max was the first car in Australia to be tested under the new harder ANCAP safety criteria, and it nailed it with a 5-star rating. It did this through good design in the crash structure, lots of airbags and passive safety technology like autonomous emergency braking, forward collision warning, and a big one for us that tow, built-in trailer sway control.
If I was contemplating buying another tow vehicle, one of the features about this car that would really impress me is the fact that it's got 5-star NCAP rating now. I really like the way the rear view camera is positioned right over the tow bar, so it's very easy to back up to the van. And this has got the largest brakes in its class, and you can certainly feel it. The brakes on this are amazing, they really pull you up.
The new Isuzu D-Max is loaded with a lot of top-of-the-range features. It's a slick-looking vehicle, it's sexy as.
It also features driver's assistance systems like lane departure warnings, blind spot monitors, and one of my favourite bits of tech, adaptive cruise control. I have to say, the lane departure system takes some getting used to, but it's good to know it's there to help. One of our favourites is better than ever. The 2021 Isuzu D-Max is a touch more powerful, but just as good on fuel as it's ever been. Add in all the safety tech and the driver aids, plus of course the diff lock, and the minor price increase over the 2020 is insubstantial. the 2021 Isuzu D-Max is ahead of the pack